Welcome to the Magma Clubhouse in partnership with Wacom. We've been having a blast hanging out, chatting, and pushing pixels together with our Magma community. Each week, we pick a theme, a color palette, or maybe a fun background scene for the canvas that we invite you to fill with us. With past themes like Mermaid, Panda Power, Animal Skate Park, Star Wars, and Spider-Man, it's been awesome seeing what you create each time. All are welcome to join in, and if you want to invite your friends over, you can find all the details to share with them in the stream description below. We'll be getting started shortly, so top up your coffee mug and grab a drawing tablet. While you wait, give the stream a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and drop us a comment to let us know where in the world you're joining us from today.
And we're live. Hello. Welcome everybody to the Clubhouse. Once again, let me start off first by putting a little track on, a little fantasy music. So we are continuing with our theme, our overarching theme, World of Dragons. And today, last week we did a bit of like creature drawing, right? Today we shift into a bit of props and environments. So I thought it'd be cool to think about what kind of shrines and temples might exist in this world that is dominated by our flying reptile friends, or maybe they're not so friendly. I don't know. That's for you to decide. So yeah, let's try and keep things. And we got people here already. Check it out. We've got someone whose username I can't pronounce. We've got TBT, Manju, Andy, Lemelon, Burning Phoenix there. Who else? We've got the Moon Dragon and Roven. Cool, great to have you guys here. We've got a couple of canvases set up already. This is one of those where we could quite quickly run out of space. So I'll keep adding some canvases as we need. Yeah, let's keep Slack quiet while I'm working. So just a couple of little rules and things, a little code of conduct. Let's switch over to the correct canvas. Manju asking any chance of a Solomon appearance? No, not today. You're out of luck. You're stuck with me. So of course, be kind of considerate to everyone else on the canvas. We're here to have ourselves a jolly good time. Don't take over space from other people. You know where they're drawing. Don't draw over them unless you've got like a little collab thing going on. You can chat about that in our canvas chat. Keep it all safe work. I don't know how. Let me not challenge you on this one. Keep it all safe for work. No AI in the Clubhouse, and just so you know, we often share what we're doing here in the Clubhouse with other people. So canvases and recordings will get shared out from time to time. And then also, I have a reference board here with some ideas. If you're not sure what to do for this theme, maybe this will get your brain sparked, get some inspiration flowing. Some very cool things here. I've got a bit of a thing for the look of Eastern temples, so there's a bit of that going on with some cool little interesting objects and little fountains and sculptures and lots of little things. I think they can give you some ideas. And I was sketching out a little bit earlier, just thinking about, I don't know, what am I going to bring to this? And I'm not 100% sure. I'd actually be curious if anyone spent some time sketching out ideas before coming to the clubhouse today, and like how you approach something like this. Because I've got my way, which kind of starts with doing just more like silhouette sketches. So I was doing a couple of those earlier, just playing around with shapes, trying to find cool silhouettes, and also trying to get out the obvious ideas, right? Because we all start off with that. Think about something where you've been given a brief. The first thing that comes to mind are generally going to be like those obvious things, and you've got to push beyond that. So Burning Phoenix saying I was brainstorming, sketching last night. Awesome, nice to hear. That was the hope with this, that by giving you guys a bit of reference and heads up on what our theme is going to be, that it also gives you time if you want to plan out something cool. Rovan, I draw on the spot and draw what comes to mind. Cool, awesome if you can do that. So yeah, okay, let's see, let's get into it, shall we? I've got a little bit of fantasy tavern music going again this time. I'll try to remember to change that from time to time, but I'll keep it soft so that it doesn't compete with my voice and any music you might be putting on in the background. Where is my start menu still visible? Go away. Go away. Mic a little closer. Last one. How's everything looking on here? I can center this canvas a little bit. There we go. And another window open for myself. TBT, I knew I was going to draw something bonsai tree related. Nice. Came into this blind for the most part. Yeah, that's fine. As long as you have a starting point, I think, then that's cool. Okay. This can minimize. This can go full screen. Mind you. Not paying attention to what's going on Discord. Yeah, so for those who are joining, watching along, and you want to join in, then check out the stream description. All the details for joining up there. You'll have to join the Magma art space first, and then from there you can join the... you can follow the link to the Clubhouse canvas. So if you're on Twitch, let me know if you want to join in, because I'll have to share the links directly with you. We don't have... Ooh, you're getting some mic issues? Yeah, internet's misbehaving. I had a little bit of... When I switched over to Discord, things went awry. So I'm going to close Discord. Let's get rid of that. Let's close... What other background stuff do I have going on? I don't know if you guys like me just have too many things going on in the background. Steam, we don't need Steam. Don't need the temptation of Baldur's Gate right now. This is not the time. Although this feels like the theme could fit within that world. Why not? I may as well close Slack while I'm at it. There we go. Hopefully now we won't have too many issues. Okay, so pen was somewhere. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, so I suppose like I can elaborate a little bit on what I meant earlier with doing sketches. It's a thumbnailing process, right? Which I think more experienced people than me know all about and are far more effective at. But I like to use either the lasso or just like a fully opaque brush for this. So yeah. How's everyone's week been? Things going all right? Any major complaints with the state of the world? I see. I should be keeping to my sketchy... Which one was it? 1, 2, 3. All good. Nice. I'm going to change tabs here. You can never have too many tabs. You woke up at 9? Are you not... Are you feeling a bit under the weather? What's got you up at that time? Or are you a night shift person? I mean, yeah, Sketching Dragons. It's a good week so far. So with the references, they're not really there to be copied over. We're not doing a class, right? So it's not like you have to study the reference and recreate it. This is just fun, hang out, indulge your imagination, George's cool thing, something you would think would be cool for the theme. So those references are just there to have a look at and get ideas flowing. But otherwise, you've got all the freedom here. You've got all the freedom within the theme. Well, I've been swinging by some aquarium shops recently. Nice. I kind of miss having an aquarium. That was fun. It was just a bit of a hassle to keep clean. Mind you, relatively boring. Oh, damn. Sorry about your friend's house. That is not cool. Yeah, I hope they're fine. That's good. That's good. So yeah, CGP, I know you've been joining our classroom sessions. We do things a little differently in the clubhouse. It's just fun. It's just fun. We're here to have ourselves a good time. Let's see. What if this exists in some water? Let's change the brush. Ah. I think of these as like places where either people come to worship or pay respect, or just toss a coin into the well. But yeah, at them dragons. Maybe they're a source of magic and good fortune in parts of this world we're making, so they people revere them in different ways. And of course, you guys do. Yeah, toss a coin to your Witcher. Yes, that tune still sticks in my head. I haven't started watching the new season yet, so no spoilers, please. Ah, nice. Mountain Pirate playing around with that foreground background jitter. I like it. That was looking pretty cool. Is anyone playing Baldur's Gate at the moment? The new Baldur's Gate 3? The full release came out on the weekend? Or Friday or something? It is a dangerous game. Dangerous for your time. Yeah, you tried it? What did you think? It is indeed amazing. I saw someone's the title for, I don't know if it was a PC Gamer article, but pretty much it was. I was hoping, or I was expecting it to take. I think it was. I was hoping it would take longer for Baldur's Gate to ruin my life, and I just assumed they were getting so absorbed because the story is compelling, the world is just awesome. That's not working there. Let's try something else. What do I have here? There's so much customization. Yeah, just the character creation process. You can spend so much time on it. Yeah, for those who are only joining our stream this week, today only so far. On Monday we did a environment study, and we're going to do another one on Thursday. So if you're keen on practicing some landscapes and environments, come and join us. Come and join us. Ed, it's your first time here? Cool. We do it every Wednesday. Mountain Pirate had some friends asking me to play recently. It's certainly worth the money, obviously. Like, but that's not the important thing. It's a lot of fun. Like I say, it's dangerous. It can take up a lot of your time because it is just done so well. It's very clear they spent a lot of time on this. And sometimes you just gotta let the design come through on its own there, TBT. Like, you start off with something and then the fun happens. That's why, yeah, sometimes it's just having a starting point is enough, and then you just enjoy the ride from there and see what comes up. So my class for my character, I'm a Dweeger dwarf druid. Circle of spores. Circle of spores. So intending to be a little darker in terms of his origin and ways of doing things, but when it comes to gameplay, I always lean towards like a good character, sort of maybe like a neutral good. Really chaotic neutral. But yeah, I've got for my actual character at my table, I've got a Circle of Spores druid. So I was quite keen to see how it would work out in game. And so far it's fun. Still low levels. Favorite classes, rangers. Yeah, I enjoy the turn-based setup. I want that I want that turn-based a D&D feel. Okay. Let's try a different one. Maybe I can flesh this out a little bit more. Should make my brush bigger. What is this absurdity? Just small. Only for Leah. Nice. Welcome. Eyebrows here as well. Nice and late in the night. Cool. I might have to add another canvas here. Let's do that. So do we have them? Oops, wrong layer. Wrong layer. It's such fun looking at some of these. Why does it keep copying? Have I done it on the wrong? What a clown! I've done this on the wrong layer. Looking at reference for this and checking out just cool game art. like stuff for isometric games, no environment, stuff that's in that same perspective as League of Legends, for example. Some really cool things. So let's move some stuff over. Shift my layer down. Shift into layer mode. That's looking very cool in Melon. I like what's going on there. I like it. Let's merge this down and then separate it. Gotta keep them separated. There we go. Oops, sorry. That gets me every time, accidentally pushing Control T instead of Shift T. It's such a hardwired shortcut that I can't seem to break it. Even though I'm pretty much only drawing in Magma. TPT, don't really use shortcuts. No, I found them pretty helpful. That's me. Yeah. Browser-based thing I think works pretty well. It's just that obviously the browser has some of its own shortcuts that are difficult to override. Or not possible to. So yeah, mountain pricing helps speed up workflow for sure. It's definitely been the case for me. I suppose it depends. Yeah, so, I guess sometimes I was not ready in the mode to do things fast. I need to actually look at some of my reference here. So we've got quite a few people watching. I don't know if you're all on the canvas, but if you're not and you wanna join in, just check the stream description. All the details are there. It'd be great to have you on the canvas with us. We're just having fun. Coming up with some cool ideas, indulging our imaginations, listening to music and shutting off your brain for a bit while enjoying. Super relaxing, definitely. I feel like I'm starting to get into that mode with our classroom sessions, but towards the end of the the hour that we've got allocated for it. Cameroon, or Cameroon, Cameroon. Cool. Welcome. Nice to have you here. So you can find space either on the canvas here, on this first canvas, or we've got some other canvases down below. If you click the film strip icon on the bottom left, that'll bring up a panel of various canvases, and you can always shift on over to that and find some room for yourself. We're drawing shrines, temples, things that are dedicated to the dragons. So if you were to go ask for blessings from the dragons, what would the temple or shrine look like that you would go to? And of course, like I said, this is just a casual thing. So it doesn't matter what sort of level that you're at. It's not about making like the most amazing paintings or anything. It's about the fun of drawing. Okay, so this is one idea. Kind of looks like I've got a bit of a fence going around this. That's cool. I like that. Mind if you take a photo of your drawing? How do you mean? Why is my cursor stuck on your... Yeah, so if you want to turn off cursors, just so that, just for those who don't know, you can go to your application settings under your edit menu, and then your other users' cursors here, you can say as don't show. So then you can hide all the crazy movement. Sometimes it gets a bit chaotic when there's just cursors bouncing across the screen. Yeah, or you can... Yeah, that's actually a good point as well. You can also export or share as PNG under the file menu. That'll open a new tab where you can see your image without it being live and active and everyone getting busy. Not 100% what share view does. Did I say share view? I meant share as PNG. Well, peng file, peng. Hell's bells! We're half an hour in already. This time just like flies past. Let's change the track here. Whoops! Something happened there. Why did I lose connection? Oh, internet, you useless thingamajig. Why you do this to me? Why you do that? This is meant to work and it just doesn't behave. Okay, so I had this idea. Let's try and get this done. That was a cool one. Da-da-da, we have a sabotage. Let's have a quick little look at what else is going on here. Ooh, a full-on environment's going. Awesome trees. There's a temple hidden out behind the rocks there. What's happening now, bro? What's happening? Ooh, I like that view. What do you mean? What is share view? What are you talking about? I don't know about a share view. Where do you see this? Where? I don't. Yeah, view. There's save view, not share view. Is that what you're talking about? Okay. So with share view, if I remember correctly, what you can do is save a particular viewpoint. Like now I've zoomed in at this. And then when I zoom out and I go restore view, it brings me back. It's just setting a particular viewpoint or a particular focus area on your canvas so that you can easily jump back to it. So yeah, so I can zoom around, move around other parts of the canvas, but when I go back to restore view, that brings me back to where I hit that save view. And if oops, wrong button. I use my middle mouse to zoom me out to full screen. Save this view. And if you go to the application settings and go to shortcuts, view, you should be able to set, you can set hotkeys for both of those actions. So you can more easily flip back and forth or back to that view if you're using keyboard shortcuts or express keys on the tablet. Nexus, see you joining there on YouTube. Can't join us on the canvas today, but liking the way everything's looking. Keep up the good work, everyone, he says. Nice. Good to have you pop in and say hi, Nexus, even though it's brief. So maybe with this, I'm going to I'll leave it there for now, actually. And I'm going to come down here. And I'm going to do the same thing. A little grayscale. Okay. I started this sort of temple earlier. Let's see if I can recreate this. Let's make it bigger. No, don't zoom in. Brush size. There we go. This is made quite tall. Torii gate like. I know it. Ah, yeah. This is half sweet. trying to think about shapes. We have a circle thing. Orb of some nature. Oops, I should probably zoom out my screen here. There we go. Great work, everybody. Great work. Cool. It's very cool. How did I do this before? Got to put a little what do you call it? Leave a pint there. Yeah, mead. I met someone who made mead. Once he had like an actual meadery in an old power station. There was an old coal-fired power station in a small town that was long decommissioned, and he somehow got in there to start making honey mead. Sold it around town too, in the shops there. I mean, I thought that was pretty badass. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Mead. Cool with like had like a pond in there or something. It's a bit running out of space here. Let it just be a series of ideas. Don't mind me just taking up the canvas. Totally chilled. We can have a whole lot of canvases. Still Still got space on the third one there and on the fourth. Or Canvas 3 copy, rather. I haven't named these well. Just a little reminder, if anyone's watching on Twitch, you want to come join us, let me know in the comments, in the chat. I can send all the links so you can come along. Make a few marks in the canvas with us, add your dragon shrine. Maybe, how dark is this? Let's go a bit darker. Chorus of Georgia is definitely hooting and dogs barking. It is so incredibly hot here today as well. It's the first time we're spending the summer in Tbilisi. And damn. The last 2 days have been uncomfortable. Ooh, that was carving out way too much. Okay, go for it, Mountain Pirate. Let's see if I can figure out. I'm going to find your layer here on the... Wait, which... you're on our canvas, yeah. Switching eyebrow, Mountain Pirate. These dogs are crazy. Can you guys hear the dogs barking in the background, or is it just me? It's a gray layer mask set to hue. When I adjust its opacity to color. Wait, let's look at that. Crazy dogs. And this mic is meant to like focus at my mouth, not on the sounds that are behind it. Anyway, it's a grey layer mask set to hue. Okay, let's have a look. Set to hue. And I adjust its opacity. Ah, you clicked back on the browser instead of undo. That sucks. Okay, so you've got you've got this gray mask. So the hue here is let's see. What happens? I'm gonna put a different layer on these. I haven't played with this one at all, so this is interesting. I probably have to take over your other layer too, just for the purposes of this. Hide that one, layer on top. And let's set this hue. I don't often play around with layer modes, so it's interesting to do this. So obviously it's towards lower, it's more towards, it's going to be like true to the layer underneath. As you add more, adjust the hue. So it's color, yeah, then it does that. Yeah, the hue, this is an interesting one. I'm not altogether sure how this works, to be honest. I'm gonna have to play around a bit more with it. Let me just assign this back to you. Because it's a bit desaturated. With the red. So it's like combining hues or something. I'm gonna look this up and see if I can find a bit more information on it. Hue layer mode. Oh, okay. I think I understand now. It's replacing the hue of the color underneath with what you have on top. But because your color is also like desaturated, I think it's bringing in. You're using a gray, but even if I was using the red, that green overall is not the most saturated green. So maybe that's why it's coming out when I put the red on, like a kind of desaturated red. So look here. Yeah, well, those colors are pretty desaturated. Okay. Advanced layer algebra. Yeah, I don't use layer modes often. Beyond just overlay and multiply, I don't use them much. I need to use them more so that I can deal with questions like this. Where's my other layer now? There we go. Cool, yeah. I know it just makes such a difference using them, but I just, for whatever reason, haven't put in the time to use them. Or to properly understand them, rather. Let's say that. I'm sure watching me try to figure out layer modes is not what viewers of the stream signed up for. Haha, look at him. There's steam coming out of his ears. He can't figure it out. Let's make this a bit darker too, I suppose. Okay, let's just get rid of that. The moon dragon me with any kind of math. Yeah, there was a time I wasn't too bad at math, and then I went and studied art, and it all went down the drain. It all went down the drain. Fancy stocks. Something darker here. Don't know what I'm doing here. Don't forget to have some water as we're going along here. We're almost an hour in. So if you haven't drunk any water in the last hour, get up now, do it. Have a sip, go fetch your glass, top it up, have a stretch. Drinking an enormous mug of tea. What kind of tea are you drinking? I wonder if there'll be the was it the tea at Carla's segment presentation at Lightbox? There's one she had doing a sort of this Lightbox hangout, have tea with Ian McCaig and I forget the other woman's name. Terrible. But they have a nice catch up with tea instead of coffee for a change. Oh, rest in peace. Actions, layers, all that has been lost. It happens. It happens. It happens to the best of us. Your layer isn't visible in the layer menu. Okay, so one easy thing you can do, because it gets so chaotic with so many people on the canvas, is you see there's a search layers bar here. If you type in my or lowercase, it'll bring up only your layers, so you can easily find it. Or you can type your own username, that also works. But my, nice and quick. You're welcome. What is this cursed layer? Where is my... Speaking of finding layers, okay, I actually need that very same function. Oh, there we go, okay. Because I have two tabs open. I'm working on the other one. Oh, yes, of course. If the bar isn't there, you got to hit the eyeglass. Thank you. Thank you. I'd forgotten about that. A little bit of information. TBT, think I'm done? Nice. Well, you're welcome to keep going and add more if you want to. There's still space in these canvases. I forget sometimes with the various settings what's there by default. I've just had something set a particular way for so long that I assume that that's just the way it is. I think you've taken up enough of the canvas. Yeah, good job. Went a bit nuts with the grass and the water. And you said you were working with just a mouse, right? Let's have a look at what's going on canvas 3. Nice. Looking very cool. Good choice of reference there that you're using, Dad. It was such a cool one. I saw that. I was like, yeah, I think we've got to do this in the classroom. But yeah, opted for different ones. It's such a cool image. Such a cool location. Look at those cool trees that Burning Phoenix is doing. An offering being made. A dragon at this obelisk of some sort here. A dragon around the shrine. This is very cool. Mara Potato. Very cool work. CGP. Drawing and then erasing. Fun stuff. Think you're putting a dragon down the hole? Yeah, why not? You have a block. Just keep it simple then. Don't overthink it. Can be tricky coming up with ideas for stuff like this. We've never drawn like environments of this nature before or something. So that's why before the session I wanted to just spend a little bit of time trying to get out some ideas. Maybe get out some of the bad ideas. Just get the hand moving and the brain thinking. I mean, what I'm doing now isn't particularly exciting, but it's fun. It's fun. Figuring it out as I go along. Change of track, I think. It is a horribly skewed attempt at something. Whatever it is. What I'm doing here. What do you guys do when you're having a bit of a block, or you like when nothing seems to be working, or you've just been working too long, you need a break? What's the thing you do when you need a break? Set your head a little bit. Just play games? What games are you playing? You draw big buff men. Yes, we've seen this over on Discord. Drink some water, go lie down. Yeah, that's always a good one. I find I actually get some like interesting ideas just lying down, taking a moment away from the screen. And it's just like a 15-minute, almost like power nap. I don't really sleep, but like my mind just frees up a little bit, and then some ideas come. Either or, longer or shorter. Let's say with a shorter break. What do you do with shorter breaks? Cameron looks at more art to inspire. CGP draw until it burns. Sometimes that's good. Sometimes you just have to push through and get angry with whatever it is that you're busy painting. One lecturer used to really sort of encourage that. You squish your cats. Andy, Baldur's Gate 3. Yes. It's irresistible. Waiting for me to switch up the music to something else that I don't usually listen to. Stepping out of the normal, I guess you could say, routines. Just something different, something just to freshen up. Exit the house through your bedroom window instead of the door. Why not? Keep it fresh. Keep the world guessing. Listen to music or audiobooks. Nice. Ooh, that was a funky color shift there. Yeah, for me these days it's also playing games. Probably not the best way to go because it's so much easier for that break to last a little too long. But I used to go for a surf, or go, like, just work a little bit, work a bit in the garden. Okay, yeah, let's change the music now, I think. Let's change theme a little bit. It's going to be quite a jump away from the fantasy stuff. It's a bit of a deep chill. This color mixing brush is cool. Which one are you using? Yeah, it's looking nice. I like the dragon swirling over the pedestal. Aha! Dead, yes. You can use other brushes. So whenever you join the classroom or the clubhouse, you'll get access to the other brushes for the duration of the session. Sometimes a little longer. I'll leave it on for a little bit after the session ends so that people keep drawing, keep enjoying them. And also, for those joining the streams, during July and August, you spend half an hour or more hanging out with us, enjoying, then you'll get 7 days free Blaze. A little gift from us as part of our, a gift from us and from Wacom as part of our sort of little partnership promo thing that we got going on. And you can get that once per month. So if you haven't got it yet in August, you can still get it. This is also because we want to get feedback from you on our brushes. It's your birthday month, mine too. It's a good month, August. Really good month. have to be neater about this. Making such a mess. Making such a mess. Water. Let's see, maybe I should have a thing that runs through here. Actually, does need to come out a little bit. Two. We can probably hide this for a bit. Campus. There we go. So I had some elements erased. Let's see. Yeah, this is definitely something I want to spend more time practicing and trying to do better. It's so tricky. More studies, more classroom sessions. Welcome back. Yeah, I've heard people talking about Fire Alpaca. It's not one I've tested out yet. So TBT, are you looking at getting a drawing tablet at some point? Is that on the goal list? Or for now, are you happy with drawing with the mouse? Interesting, you like the mouse better? Interesting. That's all right. Glad you could join us, Kamirun. Hope we'll see you in another Clubhouse session sometime soon. We'll do another one next week, Wednesday, of course. Yeah, I've also heard of people making use of the trackball with their mouse. That's an interesting kind of control. Grateful BG3. There was a game that someone played recently that they clocked through using a drawing tablet. Obviously it wasn't OSU. How does moss grow? That is a good question, Mountain Pirate. That is a good question. So it needs light, but I think direct sunlight can't deal with a lot of. So maybe it would be on the eastern side of the thing. But I suppose that doesn't help this scenario. Trying to draw it. Yeah, so it's interesting. I don't think it's mostly in the shadows, but something like moss and forests. There's a lot of tree cover. It's got to be quite moist. I think it grows in clumps though. Prefers moisture, shade, and generally acidic soil. Yeah, so it doesn't like the hot afternoon sun, so that's why it's going to be in those spots that generally get a bit more shade. I think because they like a lot of moisture, like anything that will cause that moisture to evaporate, it's going to be a problem. Yeah, it definitely does grow on top of rocks as well. But maybe it's a thing of how much sunlight those rocks are getting throughout the course of the day. Because I think if it gets a little bit in the morning, or it gets dappled sunlight through the course of the day, it's not too bad. This is something I must go and research, find out more about. Thank you. Anyone else happen to know how moss grows, like the specific details of it? How many layers does TBT have here? TBT, if you're still there, do you think you could merge your layers and scale your image down a little bit? Would you please? And that one time seeing it do something different throws all the perceptions out the way. Oh, okay, so I can show you about that. When you have your layer selected, usually start with your, it depends. I assume you haven't played with layer modes, but what you can do is use these buttons here beneath where it says leave. You can use this one here with the scissors. It'll merge like two layers into one, and you've got to do it one at a time for each. You might have to reorder your layers. If it's too much of a hassle, don't worry about it. I can also do it. and you can keep drawing. But just keep an eye on your image so nothing gets ruined somehow by accident, because sometimes, especially if you've played with different modes or layer masks, then sometimes things get a bit jumbled up in the merge. Cool, so you've got 3 layers left there, cool. Yeah, well, there was just one more layer. I'm going to take it over and then I'll reassign it to you. Let's see. Oh, now I have to find them. Ah, what's going on? My screen. No, don't do this to me. I'm busy. I'm trying to do things. Don't mess with me. Okay, let's try that again. Ah, yeah. So 3733, they're not. That, and I'll sign it back. There we go. Oh, wait, actually, I'm going to take it back over for a second. We're down. It's a cool tree. I just want to make a little bit of room. Like to bring my one. Okay, cool. La, 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 la. Oh, here we go. Ah. Yeah. How have I done this? Uh-huh. I guess I should actually look at my reference there that I've gathered. Try and do something. Okay, let's change the track. work to do. Work on this one. Color. Fighting the urge to sleep. Oh, the temptation. I mean, don't suffer for the clubhouse, right? If you need rest, you got work to do tomorrow, got school, anything like that. You gotta get your rests. Good sleep is important. Suffer if I want to. Cool, TBT. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for your tree. Glad you had fun. Ciao for now. Hello, hello. We have Cloudy next. Cool. Nice to have you here. We've got half an hour of the stream left, but good to have you here. As always, one doesn't have to stop drawing just because the stream ends. Never, never. Yeah, everyone's made some really cool stuff. This has been really interesting to see. See what people do with this theme. Oh, Lemelon, you've got a straight line. Who did that? Who did that? Okay, it wasn't me. I always have to check myself first. We'll hunt down that line. Oh, it was Cloudy next. I'm just going to take it over and clear it. There we go. There we go. What color am I going to do these? They're probably going to be the same color. No problem, no problem. Happens to me on my own work all the time. Duplicate this. Merge it all down. You can just do Thunderstruck to minimize your sleepiness. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. I mean, if AC/DC is not going to get you alive and awake, and I don't know. I don't know. It's pretty moody. Yeah, it'll get you to sleep. I find like I need to, well, for me anyway, I don't know what it's like for you guys, but I need something that's pretty chill when it comes to drawing. Otherwise, I start bouncing around a little bit, start moving, and that doesn't do well for drawing. I get distracted. And easily distracted seems to be one of my superpowers. So I gotta be careful of that. Gotta be careful of that. Do I need to reduce the volume on the music here a little bit, so that you guys can listen to your own thing a bit better, or is it fine? Or have I long since been muted? Cinnamon raisin toast. That sounds nice. That sounds nice. I don't know what I'm doing. It's very obvious. It's very obvious. I know someone who absolutely loathes raisins. Don't even make jokes about them. But I'm quite fond of them. Dude, I am. Like Chelsea buns? You guys get Chelsea buns where you are? I suppose they're pretty much just like cinnamon raisin buns. Struggling with those side views, yeah. Minutes. Oh, 20 minutes. I feel like I still haven't done a thing here that I you're ready to put into this world. Show and tell. Whoops now. Ah, sorry. More water, more water. Now, where is that other reference I had? Mur. Oh, that's not it. That's not it. So weird. I thought I had it. Huh. Let's see if I can work with this. Excuse me a moment. I'll be back. Let's mute myself. Mute myself. Yeah, that's looking super cool. Super cool. Let's see if I can do this real quick. Real quick. New layer. A new layer of iron. Sketchy round brush. Small. So give it space. Did that music just cut out on me? How rude. How rude. No, don't need synth music. What is this? What music have I got here? Oh, what is this? What is it? Okay, still pretty chill. Hey, stop. Me and technology, huh? Always having issues. Wait, let's start off with. You son of a gun! Son of a gun! Failed to initialize encoder because you are an unpleasant little stirrer of unpleasant things. That is why. Okay. So I don't really know how to do this. Just that. Square. Triangle here. What does that? Yeah, those dark overlay layers, those layer modes, and you get used to the contrast, that dramatic effect. It's definitely noticeable when you hide it for a moment. Yeah, Mountain Parent. Mountain Pirate. Did I say Mountain Parent? I always said Mountain Parent. Apologies. Mountain Pirates is a big fan of using a dark fill color set to overlay a layer mask for moody shadows. Hello, Masa. Oh, that's funny. Oh, shit. This thing. This. No, you're good. We are 5 minutes out of the stream. Or 5 minutes out before the end of it, should I say. Weird sentence I try to make there. There are only 11? Hectic. Yeah, nobody expects anyone here to be master draftsman. I can't remember, we did have someone who was like 12 or something during our classrooms. I can't remember the name. But they painted really well. Three minutes, as Manju is pointing out there. Who's planning on staying a little longer, though? It's getting a bit late for me. I'll have to turn this one off. But if a few of you still want to stick around, keep the chat alive. Of course, you can keep adding as well through the course of the week. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to show what we did last week. I forgot to share our canvases from last week. Dead says he's going to stay a while. I normally show the canvas at the start of every session. I forgot about it this time. Let's have a look here. If I can grab that. We'll do it. Do it for the stream. Go to our Clubhouse. The official Magma Clubhouse. World of Dragons. Let's have a look. So last week it was creatures, right? We were doing dragons. We had some really cool canvases. This has been developed a bit further than when I last saw it, I think. Very cool stuff. Digging the battle there with DPO. Love this one that you did here, Mountain Pirate. That was super cool. Vibrant little serpent. And yeah, that was it for the dragons. Nexus also putting out something really cool there. Some of the folks that I remember. Fun times. Fun times. Let me go back. Yeah, CGP. So sticking around. Burning Phoenix might hang around. Robin might have to head out. Plus, nearly done. So let's take a little look at what's going on here. We have officially reached the end. So canvas 1 looking great. Let's see what's been happening on canvas number 2. Le Melon, I've never done environment, so it was fun. Fantastic. Glad you're doing something different. This looks awesome. I think you did such a cool job. I'm feeling pretty inspired by that. Some cool lighting, got those fireflies going. Love it. Oh, this is exciting. Look at that big eye in the background. Very cool. Very good. Who is this? Ah. Nice one. Moon Dragon. Is it Moon Blue Dragon? What is the name? The Moon Dragon. Okay. Tree all connected here. Very cool stuff. Oh, nice. This sort of wintry setting. Another kind of cherry blossom type of scenario. Then keeping at it with that really cool reference image. Oh, that's nice. I like the what is this called? The folded paper on shrines, on Japanese Shinto shrines. I have to check it. Shide. Cool. Oh, yes. Origami is a little broader. I think the Shide is more specific, I think. So, yeah. Zigzag-shaped paper streamers, often seen attached to shimenawa or tamaguchi and used in Shinto rituals in Japan. A nice little addition. And what have we got over here? That's nice one. Even got someone there folded over. That's a super cool dragon. Great job. Awesome stuff, everybody. This was a fun one. I'm definitely going to be back. I think I'm going to pop in here tomorrow morning again and spend a little bit of time trying to take my things somewhere, because at the moment they're just really bad thumbnails. Anyway, I want to work on this ornament piece. So with that, I bid you all a fond farewell for today. And tomorrow, if you want to hang out and do another study session, we've got the classroom session. We're going to do another environment, landscape-ish study, similar to what we did on Monday, and just keeping focus on the same sort of skills we might be employing here on the Clubhouse campus. So hope to see you there. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your week and the weekend. I'll chat you guys all again soon. Next week, we're doing monks and mages, I believe, is the theme. So we're doing a portrait study and then doing some cool dragon monks and wizards, mages and stuff. So that's all from me. I'll stop talking now. Otherwise, I drag this on. Cheers, everybody.